A miracle on Bourbon Street! Climb the ladder, kid! Make yourself
Oh man, when I tell you that, I don't know why I forgot it in just such a short amount of time. Well,
this is Rey Mysterio.
Did you find him underneath your bed? Pause.
No, he was jumping out the sky. Rey Mysterio. Yeah, exactly.
Look at this. Come on now. How could you?
He took a bump. He took a bump, man.
Hey man, guess what? I saw him yesterday. I saw him yesterday.
Too.
No, I saw him.
I saw him too.
He pointed at me. He pointed at everybody at the higher level. He was like, I did this for specifically that little black dude in so it was like what, section 221 row A. I did that for him right there, seat 1. Wait, no. My girlfriend was seeing seat 2. I was talking to him, seat 2. The Rock was talking to my girlfriend. I don't know why. He was mad disrespectful.
See, they was in Chicago. None of that would have happened.
They was in Chicago. None of that would have happened. No, because he would have been scared about getting shot. He wasn't scared of crackheads.
It doesn't matter how dangerous these streets are.
I was hurt, man. I was mad hurt, but let's jump right into it, bro. Let's jump right into it. We got no time to waste. But hello all and welcome to the Heel Turn Podcast. I'm your host Isaiah Jackson Jr. Devin Lee Crimes belong. I gotta keep you on your feet. I gotta keep you on your feet somehow, some way. But Devin Lee Crimes alongside me. What is that? The main event? What is that? Main event J? Main event J, of course. Had to point it out.
In my undisclosed location.
I was just so used to seeing either head of the table or a CM Punk logo that I just didn't know.
See, there you go, man. He just admitted to everybody. I'm so used to you wearing the same shirt every day. So I mean, to see a new one, it caught me by surprise.
But we got speaking of just great things coming out of nowhere, Justin. He says that dope intro never fails. What's good, fellas? Devin, can you read this next one for me? I got you right here. Read this next one for me.
Low key, Justin said low key thought Devin was wearing a Rey Mysterio mask. Booyaka, booyaka, heel turn pie. Booyaka, booyaka. Isaiah is a liar. Booyaka, booyaka.
Isaiah is a liar. Look,
I gotta expose this man. He just said, I'm telling you, we left this whole last episode on a lie.
Wow.
If it was me, I'd be drug across the coals and everything, thrown out the window. Because last time we spoke, you was like, well, I can't see The Rock. I can't see him. You know, he gonna be like John Cena. I ain't gonna be there. I'm sorry. Then that's when I ain't gonna be there. I'm here at SmackDown, bro. The Rock just called us a crackhead. So I'm like, see that?
Bro, it was so dope, man. Cause I got the look, bro. Let me tell you something. First of all, screw Ticketmaster. Let me tell you this right here. We will never get a Ticketmaster sponsorship advertisement. I do not care if Ticketmaster do not mess with us. Screw Ticketmaster. I gotta say that right there. Look, I was juggling these seats. First off, these upper level seats costed a grip. I had to ask my parents because they know how much I love wrestling, and I'm like, look, Father, I'm named after you. Like, if you could just please, like, give me something. Like, I'm just like, yeah. I'm like, they got me. I'm getting dragged by their foot, like, you know, through the house. I'm like, please, man, y'all can't do this. It's Dwayne. And so, yeah, they finally said, all right, we'll go half and half. So we did go half and half, and yeah, we was able because the tickets were expensive, even in the nosebleeds. And so, yeah, we bought them, but Ticketmaster wouldn't let me accept the tickets. And so they were like, oh, just give it a minute. You just got to wait an hour before the show. I'm like, I ain't doing that. These tickets cost too much money. So I waited 2 hours before. I called them and they're like, so after 5 minutes, 12 minutes go past, they're like, all right, we're just gonna give you this code. Show up at the box office, we got you. There was still a decent amount of people there at the box office doing the exact same thing I was doing. So I was like, man, screw Ticketmaster, man. But yeah, we were able to go in. I brought the John Cena belt, bro. Me and my girlfriend was walking through. You just kept hearing little kids, hey, his spin. I'm like, you goddamn right, it spins. You goddamn right. Be like me when you grow up. You know, I felt that way. Don't you feel? Time out. Okay, honest question. Do you feel like how do you feel when you walk up to people and they hold those big ass belts, the actual the commemorative belts? How do you feel? You feel nothing at all?
I feel full of hatred because I've always wanted one. I be ready.
Bro.
Actually, like the villain inside of me be wanting to just snatch it off their waist or their shoulder and just stiff arm them if they try. Because for one, I didn't want to spend. I ain't a big baller like some people, so we gotta do what we gotta do. Unfortunately,
we gotta do what we gotta. This man buy 12 AirPods a day, but he'll want to just be like, you know what? Let me just crack down and get a WWE belt when it's what 20%, when it's 40% off. Bro, that belt in there costs what $250. Because I was like, I can't pay $500. Like that's not happening. And I think, to be honest, what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna start just saving up $250 every Cyber Monday, and just buying the belt. That's what I'm gonna start doing. Just buying any type of belt.
I'm gonna become the belt collector. Call me Kitty.
I'm gonna become dead ass. I'm gonna be the. Hey man, screw you, bro. You ain't have to go. No,
start coming here.
Exactly. Start coming in here, bro. Man, that's the crazy part. You just had to be so disrespectful. I'm over here telling you my passion, what I'm gonna do, every Black Friday, a tradition that I'm starting, and this man just hating. He says never. Justin says never would have expected we could add a crowd cheering cocaine and meth to our yearly bingo card, bro. And it was crazy. He called us. Man, me and my girlfriend keep telling each other that. I'm like, dang, crackhead Karens, meth head Marys, that's insane. And then he was talking about, his 20-inch pythons that all of our girlfriends wanted to be with. And then he was like, oh, I'm not talking about, I'm just talking about my arms. And I'm like, bro, this dude, and he called us a crackhead for 40 minutes. And I loved it. That was when I realized, yeah, it was worth going. It was definitely worth going. Oh my God! This man got a laugh track, a Disney Channel laugh track on me.
Hey, at least I hit the right one. I ain't hit them kids this time. That didn't sound right. That's insane. But I didn't hit the kids sound effect.
I'm sorry. We got a message from This is from my girlfriend. We got a message right here. It says y'all suck ass. That's what it says. It ain't gonna focus, but it says yeah, y'all suck ass. She found. He got a sound effect button. He just doing Disney Channel. Disney Channel. It's so low-key funny. It's low-key hilarious. Nah, but she found a labeler, so she's just labeling stuff. But yeah, no, the tickets were expensive, but listening to The Rock cook us for 40 minutes was low-key. It made everything worth it.
You ain't speak about the downside. There is no reason in this world why the tribal chief had to ask y'all multiple times to acknowledge him. If that was Chicago, if he, decided to come to Chicago, that's neither here nor there. That wouldn't have happened. Everything would have went right as scheduled. Acknowledge me, yeah, fingers in the air. You probably wouldn't even put your finger in the air. They probably had to force you.
I did put my finger in the air. I did this. I didn't want to put it all the way up.
See, man,
I gave him a little bit of acknowledgement.
He was doing that, right? But no, see, man.
It was just crazy. He was like. Because when he got interrupted, when he was he was doing his catchphrase, and Roman Reigns' arm just slightly slides over, grabs his arm. I need something from you. I need something for you.
I need a couple hundred to tomorrow.
It felt like SpongeBob. Remember when SpongeBob was at the beach? I need. But yeah, nah, he just looked depressed the whole time The Rock was out there. I'm like, bro, man, get at your feelings, man. But it was dope when his music came out. When his music came on, it was lit. From the get-go.
I started screaming.
I was like, oh, crap. Bro, it's just so cold. Cody Rhodes was actually the dark match. Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre. to be honest, it was already getting late, so me and my girlfriend just watched Cody Rhodes' entrance and Drew McIntyre's, and we dipped. And we put
That's exactly what I did when I was at SmackDown.
Bro, you skipped the dark match.
Yeah, that's when they gave that man that table, him and Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
I'm like, how you gonna get that home? And he got this whole table.
Look, you got Justin. He says, gotta start having fans throwing out challenges to other fans with titles, bro. Look, I'm telling you, no, that ain't happening. Yeah, I told you, and that was crazy because the way I popped out, I ain't trying to like flex or nothing, but like for Black Friday, me and Liz, like we did get jewelry, we did get like a bunch of stuff that we think is cool. So like I'm stepping out with like jewelry, a belt, like my Jordans on, and I'm just telling Liz like clowning. I'm like, look, man, somebody could be like, hey, man, like there could be like 5 guys walking up to us. Hey, bro, give me your shoes, man. Go ahead, have my shoes. I ain't trying to get beat up. Sure, why not? But give me that watch too, and your necklace. Sure, bro. Sure. I ain't trying to get beat up. I'm fine. I'm a civilian. Give me that title belt too. Nah, bro. I'm sorry. I'll fight each and every one of you guys before I give up this title belt. I'm sorry. Barefoot, my guy. I'm sorry. Y'all gonna have to see me. I'm gonna be looking like Brock Lesnar fighting security, bro. WWE security. I'm like, bro, because I ain't going. Like,
hey, I'll be Cody. I'm throwing chairs in your faces.
Pocket sand. What was that? King of the Hill? Pocket sand. He just did that and dip. Nah, bro. But Justin, I'm sorry. No, I can't do that. Because the minute some big dude, I like your belt. Well, you're going to have to keep liking it, my brother, because you ain't getting it. I'm sorry. There is no challenge happening. Like, nah, it's funny, man. Yeah, it's just.
Well,
and see,
you had an altercationless experience, I see. For this time.
An altercationless experience. It was low-key fun. Justice says, why does it look like something out of a fortune cookie? If I open one of those bad boys and they say y'all suck ass, I'd die laughing. That's funny. Yeah, no, I'd be a little confused. I think I'd have to go back to the. I'd have to go back to like the Panda Express I got it from and be like, what the fuck is this? What the hell is this? I'd be like, what's going on here? Well, I gotta react how I'm gonna react, like literally. Like I gotta do it how I'm really gonna. Would you not? Would you not? Devin's just gonna be like, oh, I appreciate this nice message, but I feel like this was mistaken for this to be somebody. For somebody
That's
else.
right. See, I ain't have to sit up there and escalate from 0 to 100 with curse words and profanity.
With curse words.
You know, it's always
live on YouTube,
civilized
Twitter, and Facebook.
See, there's always a civilized way to handle these matters.
No, I meant my actual mama. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry. See. Oh, see, you need to relax. That's insane. This man. No, go ahead. Go ahead. If you want to control the soundboard. This man. Nah, but oh man, what was I finna even talk about? Oh, and that's the thing too. Like carrying the belt, I ain't gonna lie, it was a bitch. Like having to carry that whole thing, and then pretty much having to duck and dive from everybody, all the Cody crybabies. And so, like it was super cool, man.
That's good. Sorry. I'm trying to keep myself together. I didn't expect all this today.
It was a whole lot of fun, bro. Raw, SmackDown was dope. And then we got to see Randy Orton. Devin with his corny soundboard. I got this right here.
Where's she getting these from? Like the
Where's she getting these from? She just typing them up.
See, man, that's pretty quick.
That's pretty quick. He said that's pretty quick. Nah, what he said? Justice says my brother opened one. And I kid you not, said next time order the shrimp. Restaurants only giving you recommendations for your next visit. Yeah, this is like an advertisement now.
See, that's wild because I'm allergic to shrimp. See, if they would have told me that, I think they threatening me. No.
Next time, I can't say that, but next time, just unalive yourself. Like, damn.
They said just have a terrible reaction next time, brother.
Right? Yeah, struggle. Struggle with your food next time. Like, damn. Like, why has it got to be like this? But man, no, SmackDown was awesome. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was definitely a whole lot of fun. Yeah, seeing Randy Orton fight. It was so weird. Tiffany Stratton and Naomi. Like when Naomi
That's when
came
I went
out,
to
it
the
was dope.
bathroom.
Like it was fun. See, this man. I love women's wrestling, but not in that type of way that Devin wants to portray. It's like one of those things that's to where like Tiffany Stratton walked out. She gets to like near the ring. She gets near the ring. And long story short, like everything just goes dark. Obviously, you see them go to commercial break. They come back like a minute later. She just, yeah, I'm still that motherfucker, just walking around. I'm like, why did, like, it looked like and she just like stopped in that same spot. I'm like, why do you guys do that? Like, it's so weird when they go to break during the entrances because they just stand there. Yeah, it's like you just gotta sit there. Like, it's so weird. Like, at least SmackDown in September when I went, people like Liv Morgan was going out and touching the fans, going out giving high fives to the fans. Devin was like, she was.
No, man.
When is SmackDown and Raw coming to Chicago? That was you, man. Devin was quick with it.
That was me yesterday. I was hating. I'm like, see, man, I gotta go to another one.
Nah, it was dope. I was actually shocked because when they came over in September, they showed a graphic. They was like, "Hey, man, we coming back in March." I was like, "Oh, say no more, man." I was like, "You ain't gotta say." It was that easy. He going to Dallas now. What they going? I forgot where else they going. Dallas is sold out. Yeah, Milwaukee sold out. Like it was dope. I'm like, what the hell, I was like, what the hell, Rock doing in Milwaukee? Like, what are you gonna do out there? I'm like, but it's gonna be sold out though.
He's gonna call them crackheads too. He ain't gonna try that in
Definitely
Chicago.
Them crackheads. Yeah, why don't he show up to Chicago?
Cause he's scared. You see, CM Punk ain't care. He said, "I'm from here." I was
Look
born
at
and
that.
raised.
Ooh. Look at that. Me and Justin got a fist pump. There you go. Virtual fist pump, Justin. I'm ashamed of you. He said, Justin goes, love Tiffany Stratton, but man, do I feel bad for Naomi. She left her spot in TNA as Knockouts champion to come back to WWE and lose. Devin, honestly, did I text you that yesterday?
Yes, you did.
But it was more disrespectful. Like, how did I phrase it?
You said, actually, I want to read this word for word, print for print.
I want to read this word for word.
I want to be accurate here. You said Isaiah Jackson Jr. texted me by, he said, wait a minute. What did you? Basically, you said that this shouldn't have happened at all. It was doing Naomi dirty, and Liv Morgan could have took this pin. Is what you said.
That's exactly what I said. Yep. Liv Morgan should have been in that position because wasn't they beefing in that elimination chamber? Like Liv Morgan was just throwing her around for a split second. Well, there was a point in time where they were just jumping Tiffany Stratton in that elimination chamber. She was getting her ass beat for a split second.
Liv kind of got her hands full with other stuff right now. With Becky Lynch be all up in her business. Everything ain't got to be about Becky Lynch, especially after she had to cheat to beat her. I feel the same way. But that's why. But I mean, granted, they could have gave this they could have had anybody come out there and they could have did like how they did Zion Quinn and Brian Breaker. Just have us squash somebody real quick.
I was confused.
I wasn't at all. Ain't nobody seen that man Zion Quinn for months.
Because
I forgot he was even with the company. No offense.
I whispered to Liz, I was like, this ain't gonna take long. But I said that when I saw the dude's name, because I was like, who's this creative character dude? I was like, who's this Baron Blade dude? I was like, what is this? So I was like, it just didn't make any sense for me. But no, I definitely agree with Justin 100%. I don't think Naomi should have been in that position at all. Tiffany Stratton was super athletic though. I think they had a really good match. I really didn't like Naomi in that elimination chamber. I felt like she was blown out. I felt like she was blown up, but then Devin corrected me on it. Devin, yeah, we did. Because you changed my mind and you changed you clicked the wrong button. So yeah, that answers the question we were talking about earlier. But yeah, bro, like it was so crazy seeing Naomi right now. She looks good. Like it looks like she really cares. And it's not like she didn't care earlier, but I'm just saying it looks like she really loves being in WWE now. And for her to be in that position to lose just kind of bothered me. Can you see that?
Yeah, like I said, yeah, because she just, coming back and how she was in TNA, not coming back just losing. she don't really need all these losses right now. And I get it that you're trying to build up Tiffany Stratton, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just, could we get somebody else that could take a loss and it really won't matter? That could have been Xia Li, or something like that, or somebody from NXT, just like they did with Bob
exactly.
Breakker, like I said. People could have seen the parallel, but they're going in the same direction.
Are you okay with Logan Paul taking on Randy Orton at WrestleMania? If that's what we're going this with?
No, not at all, because if we put Logan Paul in these positions, he's gonna deliver. So I'm not, and it's Randy Orton, so I'm not worried at all in terms of how the match will come out. I guess in terms of like how we getting out of the matches, where I'm just kind of, do we want to see Logan Paul pinning Randy Orton? Then again, I'm not saying he has to, but at the same time, he's the United States champion. So now I'm kind of, granted he could cheat, but it's just the fact of knowing that Logan Paul beat Randy Orton is just, I'm not trying to be mean when I say this, but Randy Orton is not, Ricochet.
Randy Orton's not Ricochet. What does that mean?
Because when Logan Paul beat Ricochet, nobody batted an eye.
Yeah. So?
I don't know. It's just Logan Paul beating Randy Orton. Just seems like, I don't know. I think we're reaching a little too high right now.
I don't think Logan Paul should beat Randy Orton. I think Randy Orton should. I think Randy Orton should take the title from him and have a. I already gave you the prediction of Randy Orton's time in WWE. I kind of think he's going to be done pretty soon. So, another run, because I don't think he's going to get another world title run. Just get a U.S. title run.
It doesn't hurt. I guess I thought maybe somebody more up and coming would have been the one to take the belt, but Randy Orton beating Logan Paul is. I don't see any
have them take it from Randy. Build a legacy from that. I beat Randy Orton.
I guess on paper that would look better. Perspective be like, I beat Logan Paul. They're like, okay.
Because just imagine.
Okay. You got me on board. So you can change my mind too. I ain't gonna let it happen again though.
Because let Randy Orton be like, okay, yeah, I'm a crazy dude. Ain't nobody gonna do this to me. I beat anybody, man. Ain't nobody lasting in this business longer than me. Man, I remember seeing Scott Steiner ugly ass, and then you see Brian Breaker's music come out. Why you talking about my uncle like that, bro? You trying to squabble for that championship? It's just like
teach your man how to squabble.
Yeah, teach your man. You gotta teach I was teaching my uncle how to squabble, man. Because my uncle just knew how to flex and kiss his muscles, man. That's all he knew how to do. Holla if you hit me, man. You couldn't do no math. Definitely couldn't do math. You should know. You know a lot about Steiner math.
If you take a 30% chance and you multiply that by 8, now you got a 28% chance of losing. But if you actually go to sleep at night, then you can get a 55%. Okay, I'm done.
If you actually go to sleep at night, I'm trying to think what else really happened.
I was there.
Carlito and Santos Escobar had a really decent match. It was actually entertained.
It's crazy because they were supposed to have that match at Survivor Series, and it just never happened until now.
And it just never happened until now.
Yeah. So it's kind of funny. You saw the match I was supposed to see.
And we have Justin coming right down the middle. Pause. He says, no problem with Logan facing Randy. It's a huge win for Paul if he retains. And Randy getting the U.S. title back on TV could be a good thing. Have Randy go the Cena round with open challenges. See, Devin? See, you gotta look at the big picture.
That's all I ever do.
When?
Literally all the time. Because I be trying to tell
Roman,
man.
Here go the big picture. Get Roman the title and have him hold it forever.
Yeah. Because you want to make sure you want to end the story like this on a monumental point.
The only time you see the big picture is at the end of the show.
Yeah. If you're not somebody like me, because I see it before it happens. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm going down a journey, if I'm going to the store, I already know how it's going to be when I get there. People like you get to Walmart and be like, whoa. Me.
This man.
You catch my drift.
No, I'm catching your drift. I'm going to toss it after I catch it, but I'm catching your drift. It's, oh man, yeah. I just wish Austin Theory would have. I mean, he had a good match. You got to figure, where the RKO was coming from. You got to figure when it was gonna
Oh
happen.
yeah.
But still a good match. No problem with it whatsoever. And I had a whole lot of fun. SmackDown was a whole lot of fun yesterday. I'm happy to be called a crackhead and a meth addict. That's what I said. That's what I said when we was leaving. I was like, all right, guess it's time to go home and smoke some crack, I guess.
Hey, you said it, not me, man. I'm glad we got this. Okay,
That's insane.
this will get some good material one day.
This is some good material. I wasn't even expecting it. That shit was funny.
Hey, like,
That
what
was
he used to
funny.
do back in the day. Here he is.
Here he is. But bro, speaking of that, let's look at some ratings. You're a huge fan of wrestling and video games, right?
I've been accused of it.
I've been accused of it. Roster ratings. Let's look at the WWE 2K24 roster ratings. WWE 24 complete roster, all overall ratings. So we're not gonna go through everybody. Like, no, we're not crackheads. Well, unless Dwayne wants us to be. But we got we're looking at the list here. I see a bunch of TBCs, so that's pretty much a waste. This is pretty much a waste. You should just tell us what they have just automatically. They give us everybody that's in there, but they don't give us the overall rating. They just say TBC, and I'm like, bro, now you're just gonna bother me. All right, here it goes right here. WWE 2K24 male superstars ranked by ratings. Roman Reigns at the top, 97. The Rock in 01, 96. Stone Cold Steve Austin, 96. Undertaker 09, 96. And then the regular Undertaker. Devin's Hero, Hulk Hogan at 94. The Rock, The Rock now, 94. John Cena at number 8. Undertaker, number 94. That's in 2014. And then Seth freaking Rollins. You got a problem with this top 10 or any of their rankings?
I just think that the Tribal Chief should be a 98, but other than that, I think Seth Rollins should be just a tad bit higher because he hasn't been pinned since I don't know when.
I don't know when. Let me see. I feel like this would be a whole lot easier.
Yeah, that's my real complaint. I really do. I do strongly, like, legit feel like Seth should be higher.
Can you see this?
I can see this. I can see clearly now.
All right, let me.
Screen
There we go. There we go. Let me zoom in that bad boy. There you go. That beautiful, right? Now I definitely can see because I know he could be blind a little bit. Let me see. We got Bret Hart. Just tell me when to stop when something points out at you. I'm just gonna name off a couple noticeables. Cody Rhodes, number 12, 93. Shawn Michaels at 09, 93. Ultimate Warrior, 92. Superstar Billy Graham, but he's a downloadable character.
I'm not gonna pay for that.
Not gonna pay for that. You got The Fiend, RIP to the GOAT. Undertaker 03. Undertaker 03. Driving around with Chuck Palumbo. Still got Andre the Giant, Bruno Sammartino, Devin's Hero. I know Devin be playing as Bruno.
Look, man.
Devin, what's Cody Rhodes Elite?
That's the action figure one, like they did for John Cena last year.
Screw that.
What? It look kind of cool.
I play as Dustin Rhodes though. For sure.
Dustin or Dustin?
Muhammad Ali. Man, I'd be like, you can throw the hands at me, but that ain't gonna stop me from power driving you.
Terrible behavior, man.
Terrible behavior. We got the GOAT again, Bray Wyatt at a 90. John Cena NWO 91. Is that the Firefly Funhouse? No.
Yep.
Yeah. Is it? Yep. Okay, cool.
The showcase for that match.
Gunther, a 90. I like
that. Should be a 91.
Should be a 94. Eddie Guerrero, 90.
I guess you got a point. You got a point.
RVD, a 90. Logan Paul, a 90. You got a problem with that, Devin?
Yeah, a little bit. They tweaking a little bit.
84 maybe. I give him 84.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, we really trying to sit up here and put him at a 90. That's kind of. I mean, if, in terms of like a celebrity wrestler rating, that's fine.
Okay, I think Roman Reigns 2015 should at least be at 87.
Can you give me like 1 second? I have a visitor here.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna just keep naming. I'm gonna just keep going them off on them real fast. So Kurt Angle at 89, Bobby Lashley at 89. That's something I do like to see. Drew McIntyre is at an 89. I would like to see him at like a 92. I think that'd be a little bit better. Hulk Hogan, 02 and 89 overall. Of course, Seth Rollins in 2015, excuse me. I believe that is. Seth Rollins in 2015, not bad at all, to be honest with you. But I don't know. I do like I bought in Seth Rollins. You know, I didn't sell out. I bought in, which I thought was pretty solid. Bray Wyatt comes in again at ranked at 88. Rey Mysterio at 88, something I could appreciate for sure. Let me see. I'm just sliding through it. Umaga and Solo ranked the same, 86s, which I think is dope. They probably gonna have the same moveset, and trust me, I ain't gonna be shocked. Kevin Owens at an 86. Damn, man. And to be honest, that's not too crazy. Like, that's not too crazy. But him ranked up to date with Damian Priest, probably not a fan of. I don't know why it's jumping around like this. But Jake the Snake at 85, Farouk at 85. I feel like I'm the only person that plays Farouk. I do still play Farouk. I ain't gonna lie to you. Cody Rhodes, Undashing, 85. Come on now, we got to be honest here. Let's get that man at 83, 82. Like, you know, we got to be a little bit honest here. AJ Styles at an 85, that's kind of crazy. Like, I would at least expect AJ Styles at an 87, maybe. Rick Steiner. Rick Steiner slides through at an 83. Scott Steiner as well. 83. Bronson Reed. I was hoping to see him at an 85 or 86. 84 isn't bad. Isn't bad at all. Dirty Dominic Mysterio, 83. That's humbling. That's definitely got to be humbling. Justin also comes in. Justin says, the one thing I never liked is how the alternate versions of characters take up roster spots. You could easily make them attire that way, and you can add people in the base roster before the DLC. And that's the crazy part. I actually 100% agree with you, because when you see this stuff, like, you can literally download it. Like, and everybody knows how to do it. Like, literally everybody knows how to do it. Somebody's gonna take the time and effort, which, quite frankly, we appreciate, you know, to make those edits, to make those alternative attires. And look, if they're putting in the work, and also, by the way, I do want to say, I feel like, and this might be an unpopular opinion, but I don't care. I feel like guys that make anything in the custom, in the creations, I feel like if you make anything, depending on how many downloads you have, you got to get some compensation. I'm sorry. You got to get some compensation, because at that point in time, everybody loves your stuff. And quite frankly, WWE doesn't have to do anything. You know, they don't have to update the game. They don't have to I'm talking about in terms of the attire and what people are wearing, because the fans are doing it for them. There's people that are putting the time in to make those type of alternative attires. So I really believe that people in the creations should be compensated. Devin, I was just talking about the creations and making the alternate attires. As Justin texted in, he says, the one thing I never liked is how the alternate versions of characters take up the roster spots. You can easily just make them in attires. That way you can add people in the base roster before the DLC. And I said that the creators in that creations tab, the guys that make the attire, I said based on the downloads, if it is popular, they should get compensated. Can you agree with that?
Oh yes, because I download a ton of them, and they be pretty accurate. They do a really good job. And look, I can barely make my own creative person, so props to them for making all the different like attires that they create, or the retro versions of people. Sorry, my bad. I was a little out of breath from. I was like John Cena running down the ramp at WrestleMania. Long story short.
John Cena running down the ramp. That's nuts.
But no, they definitely should be compensated.
Going back into the list, I skipped over a decent amount. Ricochet, Ilya Dragunov, Carmelo Hayes, all 81s. Do you agree with those three? Well, okay, I know you agree with one of them. Do you agree with two out of the three?
I want to say I feel like I'm sorry, not Ricochet. Carmelo Hayes and Ilya should be a bit higher than that because
Where would you put him?
Well, looking at this, I'm sorry. Can you go up just one more time, like where Rick Steiner is?
Or Rick Steiner? Oh, go up where Rick Steiner is?
Yeah. See, me personally, I think Ilya should be higher than I'd say Shinsuke. Because
Really?
all Shinsuke been doing is losing.
Harley Race at 84. That's I think a name I skipped over.
Ilya been
Right now, like I said, I ain't.
NXT champion.
Yep.
Carmelo kind of hit a little U-turn, but before that, he was doing better than Bronson Reed and Jimmy Uso. In terms of this year,
how do you feel about Kofi Kingston, Chad Gable, and Braun Breaker being ranked in?
Kofi should at least still Kofi.
I think Kofi should be at least at 84.
Yeah, that's what I was aiming. I'm about to say at least below 85 and higher than 80.
Right, I'll give him the 84 nod. Rikishi, Shane McMahon, Kane, Mass Kane, George the Animal Steel, inside joke. Big E, Xavier Woods at 78. They put Big E at a 78.
Yeah, that's disrespectful too.
Right?
He's 84.
He's ranked the same as Bad Bunny.
Man, who put these together, man?
That's crazy. Let me see. Who's ranked under Bad Bunny? Montez Ford. Montez Ford is ranked under Bad Bunny. Baron Corbin and Tommaso Ciampa. William Regal himself. All ranked under Bad Bunny. Your thoughts on that?
They should start like trying to separate these. Where like like the celebrity wrestlers have their own ratings pool. That way, a Logan Paul at 90 don't look so crazy to you. Where it's like he's a 90 as a celebrity wrestler, but compared to the rest of the bunch, a solid like 84 or something, 83. I don't know, on paper it just don't look right to me. I'm sorry.
Tyler Breeze made it back. Hey. Tyler Breeze making an appearance.
I thought he was in the last game.
He is, yeah, he was. He is.
Oh. Because at first I was gonna be I thought he was just general I thought he was just a general manager. That's why I'm like, was he in the last game?
Well, to be honest, I thought he was into last game just because of pity. So I was just shocked to see him here now. Like if I'm being honest with you.
He said I guess they had pity for a second time a year in a row.
Yeah, they was like, sorry we fired you. Here, come back in the game, sure. You be playing. That's all you be doing now is playing games anyway. So sure. There's no disrespect. I love you, Tyler Breeze. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wish I could see you wrestle again. I can, but you ain't in WWE, so I'm sorry. Angelo Dawkins 74, ranked the same as Jinder Mahal and Grayson Waller, Johnny Gargano. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, that's just crazy.
Stardust should be like an 89.
Stardust. You got Stardust, Rey Mysterio Jr., but I mean, haven't watched his matches. Cameron Grimes, 73. Ludwig Kaiser, a 73. I would at least see him as like a 77, 78. No?
No, well, yeah, I agree, because even if he had to be a singles competitor when Giovanni was out with that head injury, he was still doing fine on his own.
All right, I'm like, it's not like he can't wrestle. Cedric Alexander is 69. Randy Orton, no 268. R-Truth, 67. Well, he don't wrestle, so.
You know, right? He just beat JD McDonough in that hardcore match. Remember? I mean, barely, but.
Remember?
Eric Bischoff you remember? That's crazy. Man, I mean, not crazy, but.
They just wrestle when he be like, man, this is too funny, man. Can you get in the ring again? Can you still wrestle? Just hit that split.
No karate.
Scripps, a 61. Eric Bischoff, 58. And Robert Roode, he's in the game, 67 overall. And, man, MVP as well. Apollo Crews, 71. You agree with that, Devin?
Pretty much, yeah. Because
Pretty much, yeah. That's
it's no
crazy.
offense. NXT really didn't
That's
do him a lot of favors when we looking back.
yeah. That's what happens when you try to help. I'll
Look,
never forget
man,
that, man.
that's what I thought. I mean, that's what I thought he was there for. They was helping him. He looking at
Hmm.
Braun Breaker like you gotta impress me. Now he gotta impress Braun Breaker now.
She got to impress Brian Breaker. Well, Justin comes in. He says, 1 year, they just got to do away with the rankings and just set everyone to a default setting. That way, if you're doing a universe mode, you can get some unexpected outcomes. See, that's the thing. I really didn't like it at first because I forgot what year it was. Where if you would like accidentally simulate universe mode, you have like Titus O'Neil as champion. You're like, bro, come on now. You're just like let's come on now.
The
So
wildest one was 2011 because you can never like reset it, so it would just constantly just go and go and go. And you look up and like you got like John Morrison as like WWE champion.
you
I'm not
see,
saying he
like it
couldn't be
just
one day. It's just
nah. I think he done. I don't think he. I don't think he's gonna be world WWE champion anytime soon. I'm sorry.
oh, I was speaking in that period back in the
Oh, in that.
oh
Oh yeah,
definitely not
true.
now.
I thought you was talking
I'm
about just
sorry.
in general. I'm like,
Oh
nah,
no.
yeah, I'm sorry. That's been done. But like, man, it's just to be honest, like I really don't want to see like I don't want to go in universe mode and then have to get my ass beat by Maxine Dupree because this is like a default setting and like it's just like I'd be we didn't even see Maxine Dupree on the list, did we?
Oh, it was no women on there. You know how you
It
is? You
sure
was
was.
like, yeah, women, no, no.
That's
All
that's what you
girls.
was that's what you was looking at. That's what you were thinking was more important. Where's the whores? Where's that was Devin. That was Devin. That was
Hey,
Devin's thought
man,
process.
I was like, where are the superstars? All of them, every single one. That's
Nah,
how
that's
I'm
what
looking at it. That's why they no longer
well
are called divas. They are superstars.
they're no longer called divas, they're called superstars.
Put some
Well
respect
here,
on their name.
let's look
And
at
it's Women's
these.
History Month, man.
And it's Women's History Month. That's
Man, it's
crazy.
slacking.
Give me a Bianca Belair. I'll definitely rock a Bianca Belair. But here, I actually found it. I found the women. Rhea Ripley, 96, where she should
Found the
be.
women.
Hold on, let me see. Okay, I can talk. I can talk crap. Okay, Rhea Ripley, 96. Bianca Belair, 95. Becky Lynch, 94. Charlotte Flair in 2019, a 93. While Charlotte Flair now is a 92. Dang, step your game up, Charlotte. Ronda Rousey, 91, where she don't deserve. I'll now stand on that. Stop moving, damn. Becky Lynch, and in 2019, she's ranked a 90. Asuka's a 90 as well. Trish Stratus at 89 and Io Sky 88 with China. It's just same with 88 as well. Any problem with that top 10?
Yeah, well, I would have made EO at 89, and Trish could have been in the 88 group. If we talking current Chris Stratus, Trish Stratus.
I would have put Trish at like an 85 maybe.
Man, well, see, I was just like, just drop her down, just out. Yeah, well, yeah, because like I said, it's current Trish Stratus. It's not like 2006 or
I'd
five.
replace it with maybe like a China or Beth Phoenix. Lita, I'm sorry, you need a 77. I'm sorry.
Well, especially if it's the current one.
Yeah. If it's the current one, she needs to be like a 77. And that's just us being nice. I'm sorry. Love you, Lita, though. We got... See, as soon as I start announcing it, it wants to start jumping. We got China. We got China at 88. Okay, I'm picking another website. I ain't got time for this. It's going to give me a headache.
He said, enough is enough. Tribal G. I thought that
Tribal
was
G.
just man finger over there just going, stay still.
I know you. There we go. Oh, damn, but then they're going to give us the ratings. Freak. MSN.
After he just said it
Okay.
already, that he wanted to censor it. See, man.
These
We
other
already
men.
got the R rating.
You know what? Screw it. We could. Where's the women at? Oh, the women are mixed up. Oh, they mixed in with it.
Lil Morgan should have been
Dang.
a 92.
I'm sorry we gotta do this on the air. But it is just Liv Morgan should have been a who? What?
89.
Liv Morgan should be an 89. She don't even wrestle like an 89.
You know what? Maybe I can push for 86.
Wait, what? What did it do? Come on now. I'm trying to get it to share this tab instead. There we go. I had to go back to it because screw it. Nah, hopefully it stopped jumping. We got China, Beth Phoenix, Lita, Raquel Rodriguez at 86. Beth Phoenix and China. I already told you China was 88. Okay, screw it. Beth Phoenix 87. Eve Torres 85. Liv Morgan at 85 should be a little lower. Bailey at 85 as well. Alexa Bliss 83 should be a little lower. Molly Holly at 83 and Shayna Baszler at 82 should be a little higher. Following that, Natalia at 81. Your thoughts?
Natalia should be a little lower. No, I'm just kidding.
Dang.
No, it's definitely Shayna Baszler should be a bit higher because like Ronda Rousey is like 90 something and she beat Ronda Rousey at SummerSlam last year.
Yeah. Like, it's one of those, I don't know. Like, I got a problem with, because Alexa Bliss, she just was completely trash. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, nothing she did was good recently.
Yeah, recent stint? Yeah.
I think Bailey should be a little higher. I think she's kind of the mastermind of a lot of stuff. Shayna Baszler, they just don't respect her, man. They just don't respect her at all. But Eve Torres, 88. Your thoughts on that?
In terms of that era, I don't have a problem with it because she was kind of in that time of what was that till 2011, 2012 ish. She was kind of killing at that moment. Like compared to now, I think she'd be like a 78.
78. Nah, Eve was dope.
It's higher now.
I just would have expected you put somebody on like a who had a dominant reign, like Michelle McCool and Layla and them. Like I know they're probably most likely in the game, but
oh no, I don't think so. But if they were, man, that was an incredible duo back in the day. I sound old. I'm making them sound old.
Yeah. And even fast forward, and we got Natalia, Piper Niven at 79, Natalia 81, Tiffany Stratton at a 79, Maurice 79, Dakota Kai 78, Zoe Stark 78, Roxanne Perez also 78 as well, Tegan Knox 77 should be a little lower, Shotzi 76 should be a little lower, Mighty Holly fighting alongside the Hurricane. I almost called him Hurricane Helms. That's why I like studied it with it, but Mighty Molly at 75, Chelsea Green 75,
Chelsea Green.
I was just gonna sit on that. I was just gonna let that happen. I was just gonna let the world sit on that.
I had to stand on it.
Man, Cora J 74. I feel like that's a little disrespectful. Cora J ranking lower than Stacy Keibler is a little disrespectful.
Well, I mean. Yeah, you got a point.
Gigi Dolan and Zelina Vega have the same overall. Does that bother you at all?
It does, because Zelina Vega should be a much higher. I mean, we all acting like she wasn't the first queen of the ring or Queen's Crown. I think that's what it was.
All right, I'm sorry
for being accurate.
Are you from Phoenix, Arizona?
No, but I know somebody else that currently resides there.
I thought you were one of the crackheads that Dwayne was talking about. I don't think Zelina should be bumped up at all. No, sir. I think Gigi Dolan most likely is a better wrestler. I don't think Zelina Vega is really necessarily.
She gonna get in the ring with the best one on the list. She ain't win at Backlash.
Right, she ain't win. She got ass beat.
Exactly. See, man, what happened to Gigi Dolan? It'd be the same.
Gigi Dolan, she did get her ass beat, but she was never the same after JJ pretty much kicked her in the face.
JJ. I guess that would be her.
Ice Slack Dawn. No, I'm just playing. Isla Dawn, 74. Don't hate it. But Sonya Deville, 74. Don't hate it. JC Jane, 73. Tenderloin, 73. Ivy Nile 73. Yeah. Rhea Ripley. Oh, 2017. I was like, what are we talking about? I was like, what are we doing?
He's gonna cancel my pre-order.
Yeah, I was like, this is stupid. But she's a 72, tied with Wendy Cho. Wendy, how do you pronounce that? Is it Wendy Cho?
Wendy
I haven't heard
Chu.
it. I haven't heard it in so long.
It's like you sneezing.
It's like you sneezing. Bianca Belair, 2017, 70. Scar. Why is Michin all the way down here?
Because she hasn't won anything.
Devin, when was the last time Zelina Vega won anything?
How you think she going more than Michin?
So all she's doing is hanging on to this LWO. Other than that, she ain't doing nothing.
She got that LWO rub.
And she ain't doing nothing.
The OC ain't doing nothing either. We getting beat up by AJ.
Michin came back and got disrespected with the 78 overall. I feel no.
I mean, I'm not like, I'm not parading for it. Like, yeah, keep her there. I'm just saying in terms of this year, she really hasn't done anything.
That's nuts. Indy Hartwell, 73. Maxine Dupree. Maxine Dupree is higher than Indy Hartwell, Valhalla, and Nikki Cross. Why is Maxine Dupree not a 55?
That's that. I was about to call American Alpha. That's the Alpha Academy rub, man.
That Alpha Academy rub.
You get that stable bonus.
Justice said Tiffany is a 79. They should have bumped her up to at most an 82. Well, I can agree with that. I can definitely agree with that.
She is a
and then he goes, no disrespect to Cora, but he said she definitely missed all of 2023, and now she's gonna miss a big chunk of 2024. So sadly, 74 feels justified. Yeah, but I don't want to go off injury. Like it's like I just don't want to go. But that's real. That's facts. So I can't really. Oh, see, and Michin really did nothing of 2023, and she did nothing this year either. Zelina at least had the Puerto Rico thing, which was huge for her. But that's the thing. That's the thing though. Here's what have we seen from Alexa Bliss? But what, she at 83? What do we see from Alexa Bliss?
Well, that could just be basing her off of how she was previous years, which I'm saying isn't right because she should be much lower. Because, like I said, her last stint, where it ended up with her losing to Bianca Belair at the Royal Rumble, she didn't really do too much. Like, she wasn't the same really right now.
Her song sucked too. Her theme music sucks. Her music sucks.
I told you I missed that.
I miss that Alexa Bliss. She stand up. Who I'm finna kill today? Like it's just like she was so cold. Like that just don't make any sense to me. Like you see where I'm coming from, right?
Yeah, I do. Very vividly.
Very vividly. No, Alexa Bliss used to be a demon. Nia Jax, and I mean this with no disrespect, but Nia Jax beats her in weight, and yet Alexa Bliss was still bullying her. She was like, "Man, go give me a sandwich, man. Stop getting out my face. You still here? You still here? Don't let me get your cousins. I will literally get your cousins here." Like Alexa Bliss was literally bullying everybody. She was bullying Bayley. She made Bayley stop hugging people.
Well, a lot of us stopped hugging people in 2020, so.
A lot of us stopped hugging people in 2020. Justin Time says Bliss is just high up because of name value. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, how come we can't give that rub how come we can't give that rub to somebody like Shayna Baszler, who when she debuted, she was scary, she was evil. Michin isn't that bad. She is not a 68 overall. I'm sorry. Like, we gotta at least put a little bit of respect on people's names here.
That's the thing. We gotta look at what they're doing currently and leaving it at that. If we're gonna judge them based on that particular era, then you need to put that year behind them, like they did with Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair. Where now they're the highest rated women, but back in 2017, they was down there at the bottom of the barrel. That's all it is. They just really need to reflect on that particular point of time they're trying to portray.
Look at that. A lot of people just. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Oh, it's like look, I was supposed to be like, dang, just needs like again.
That's the point. This is higher because of name value.
You can't get it in your thick skull.
No, I just had to. I accidentally put it up again. But yeah, bothered the hell out of me.
2K need to hire me for these ratings because I'm gonna be speaking the truth when I write down the ratings. Ain't nobody gonna be walking up to me talking, "Well, I'm an 88" because I said so.
You're gonna have the shortest story mode ever. Roman gonna be like, "I helped you get that title," and of course, my tribal chief, here you go. This is yours back. You can have all you want.
I'd be like, man, you want a more historical run than I ever would be here. You already at like
You're going on a more
days.
historical run than I could ever will be.
You know,
and
like
it's crazy because you said what?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, this is my last piece. I'm on the 2K. You know how there's like an achievement for like if you beat Roman Reigns on 2K.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never got that achievement because
I couldn't bring myself to do it.
It don't seem right. Like if I see it in real life, I'll probably go back and do it. But
this man okay would be in second place, man. That's crazy. He don't want competition. He just is like, no, bro, no. Roman is everything. He just has to take over. That is insane. No, I'm sorry. Even if it was you at the top and it was like, hey, Izzy, you got a title shot. Hey, man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is just business. That would be one of those things. It's just business.
I'd be like The Rock. I'm like, hey, it's Sting. But, you know.
Yeah, that's exactly. I'm going to be like The Rock. I'm going to be like, man, F your story, man.
Did you watch his 21 minute promo he did in his backyard?
You never saw 21 seconds of that 20-minute promo? That's crazy.
Look, man.
No, I did watch it, though. I skipped over the B-roll because I was like, all right, bro, now you do too much. But, yeah, no, I watched it. I thought it was dope.
No, I did, too. Like, you know, I wish he was, like, you know, not in his backyard. Granted, his backyard looks better than mine, probably. But, yeah.
He said probably. Like, this dude ain't a millionaire. Like, it's just like this dude is just, like, not close to being a billionaire.
Like
his backyard probably better than mine. If on a good day, maybe.
Well, yeah. Maybe in November.
Justice said that's why I feel you set everyone to a certain level that gets higher every time you increase the difficulty. Instead of rankings, that really makes no sense. That really make no sense would make the game more interesting than fun. You, Devin?
I agree with that. And the way I would kind of probably implement that is they tried to do this with like WWE 13 and like 14, where you could kind of set what kind of match pace you were going to have, whether it be like a quick match or just a regular match or a long epic match. About. And where I would have it where, you know how Madden has simulation or arcade, game styles you can choose from. Like, it should be something like that for the WWE as well. Where, like, if you want to have, like, an arcade type of match where everybody's just at a default level and it's really just about, who can beat the other guy to the punch or woman. I'm not going to just, I ain't like some people. But yeah, I think some people.
I got pictures of that Naomi. Hey, shout out to Mr. Crimes. He liked our post on Facebook.
Oh, appreciate you.
He probably watching right now.
See, I ain't gonna be like this other guy. He be, it's just my dad. Whatever. Get out of here. Beat it.
It's just my dad. Whatever. Beat it. That's because I'd be like, look, I'm a professional. Devin be like, I gotta go. you got that right.
Look, I'm telling you, I was trying my best. I had like talked to two people that can handle this, and see, I feel like I'm gonna have to have a Roman moment later on. I'm gonna have to sit them down. And I had something I wanted to say. Did I get to say it though?
Your undisclosed fortress just became more disclosed.
Oh yeah, it got penetrated. Pause.
No, I'm sorry. We got to get to these AEW Revolution's predictions. Devin, I got a question. Who won the predictions for Elimination Chamber?
It was you, my good sir.
Yeah, hers doesn't it? Yeah, hers doesn't it? Hey, stop it. All right, now you keep going. All right, stop it. I quit. But yeah, like that, it was close because it all depended on that Elimination Chamber women's match. And we all, We all can't feed it to our own delusions, You know, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause watching that match, I could have wanted Tiffany Stratton to win. But I was just like, hey, I gotta be realistic here. I gotta look.
And I
I
had to
gotta
be
look through the
loyal.
tunnel vision. You say what?
I had to be loyal, and it made
I
sense
had
in
to
a
be
sense.
loyal.
I wasn't just shooting in the dark with my eyes closed.
Dang, it's just sad that being loyal left you 0-1 in 2024. Travesty. It's a travesty. I'm sorry,
Still got
but you should
time
be
on the
ashamed of
clock.
yourself.
Oh, we still got time on the clock.
We still got time on the clock.
This is just the
Okay,
first inning.
I'm done
What
talking
Roman say?
foolish, man. What Roman say?
We're just in the fifth inning right now.
We just in the fifth inning. Yeah, we just starting. Come on now. I'm like, please don't tell me this. But Julia Hart and Sky Blue versus Chris Statlander and Willow Nightingale. That's the pre-show, and I just wanted to say that we ain't talking about it. The International Championship, Orange Cassidy taking on Roderick Strong. Devin, who do you got winning this match?
I'm gonna go with freshly squeezed because Orange Cassidy can pull it out in these matches, and I'm sorry,
Whoa.
but pause. We'll pull out the victory. I don't know where your dirty mind was going.
He's
This
just like,
guy,
yeah, Orange
man.
Cassidy gonna pull it out in this match. That's why I'm really interested. I'm like, whoa, what's happening
Look,
here?
man, he's gonna pull out. He's gonna pull his pants out. When he pull his hands out his pockets.
Whoa, he gonna pull his pants out. What is going on here? What
Look.
is
I'm sorry. Roddy Strong is in the undisputed Discovery Kingdom, whatever. And I'm sorry. They can sit up here and talk about all the gold they're gonna take. They're not doing nothing. You got Warlow over there trying to be a babyface. No, Roddy not gonna beat Orange Cassidy. I'm sorry. Orange Cassidy didn't go through that God of War match he had a couple of dynamites ago. No, he gonna win it. I don't know when he gonna drop this international belt, but it's not gonna be this Sunday.
really? I like that.
And because he on he was part of our faction.
Yeah, I gotta get an update on that because I think we're actually doing really, really
Pretty
good, to
bad.
be honest. No, I thought we was actually doing pretty solid.
No, he was.
Oh, at least I was hoping at least. And so looking at it right here, looking at the All-Star Scramble, you have Chris Jericho versus Warlow versus Powerhouse Hobbs versus Lance Archer versus Hook, Brian Cage, Dante Martin, and I believe it was a Magnus that qualified for the All-Star Scramble as well. He is a CMLL wrestler, well, title holder at CMLL, excuse me. And so I honestly don't see him winning. But and I forgot to say Orange Cassidy. I got Orange Cassidy winning as well. I got Orange Cassidy winning as well.
That's why he
But
changed his picks at the last minute.
yeah, oh yeah, right, yeah. But that's what Dev would be like. Well, I thought you had this dude. I'm like, now when did I say that, Devin? I'm like, when did I say that? I'm like, it's Devin just don't wait for me to say. Devin don't wait for me to like in the middle of me talking. Oh, I forgot. I got this dude. It's like he just instantly just, oh, well, you didn't say nothing, so I turned it off. You get what you get. Right. The Justice says Strong has to win the international championship. The Undisputed Kingdom is already steps away from from being dead, and they need something to bring some life to it. And he also says going with Warlow winning the scramble, the only guy in there that really needs a win. Yeah, I think that's 100% fact. Devin, did you already say who you have for that? I'm sorry.
No, I didn't because I was still trying to grasp how many people was in it. I hate to say that I'm going with the boss, but I am going with the boss. I don't want to sound like, get your own answer, Devin. But no, I mean, after that fiery promo he had, it would kind of make him look like a fool if he come out there and lose. He was talking all that
Make
stuff.
like a fool. A fool.
A fool, I tell you, man.
But I can agree with that. I can definitely agree with that.
That's why
Which
I'm
is
going
why
with Powerhouse Hobbs.
No, I ain't not. Yeah, honestly, I'm leaning towards Powerhouse Hobbs, but I know for a fact. Look, he just in limbo. He ain't winning nothing. Chris Jericho, nah, I don't really think this helps him at all. I think
Chris Jericho winning.
but I think putting Warlow versus Samoa Joe, that would be dope. For a future AEW championship spot. Powerhouse Hobbs, I can't see him really getting choked out by by Samoa Joe after winning
At
this
this
match, after
pace,
winning a match like this.
I don't know. He probably could.
So to be honest, I think I will go Powerhouse Hobbs just to not only be different, but look, I also believe in the same thing. He does absolutely nothing, and he needs to be his own man. Like I'm sick of him being this bodyguard. I'm sick of him being this dude that has to protect somebody. No, protect yourself. Like you was over here smacking around your partner, Ricky Starks, a dude that has a messed up neck. You know, you could bully that dude, but yet you want to be friends and want to be a body. You should have just stayed being a bodyguard for Ricky Starks. If that was the case, you guys could have been champions. You guys probably could have did something. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell at you, Powerhouse House. I just want to lecture you real fast. But
He needs to hear it.
he needs to hear it, man. Somebody has to tell him because it ain't Tony Khan. We're gonna talk about that too. We also got something else to talk about too, if you don't mind, like a quick second, because we're gonna fly through these real fast. FTR versus Blackpool Combat Club, John Moxley and Claudio Castagnoli. Who do you got right here?
I gotta go with the Blackpool Combat Club because FTR has not looked really like they could defend themselves to me. You know, I know they've had these tag team matches like the 6-man they just had, but in terms of when I always look up and I see who's standing after a fight, it's always the Blackpool Combat Club. So I mean, for FTR to find some type of way to win, you know, why you couldn't show this type of fight when they was jumping you? You know, it's just like I said, just my lasting images of FTR just doesn't have them looking strong to me going into this word. The Blackpool Combat Club has always looked like they've been the better team against FTR right now lately. So I hate to say it. I definitely would in any other universe would say FTR in this situation, but just given how they've been looking lately, I don't want to put my chips over there. So I put my chips in the BCC. Yeah, I said it right.
Well, even then, I really think that I'm going with FTR, and the reason why I'm going FTR is mainly because I do think they're one of the teams that need a win. They've been getting their ass beat for the longest, and this is ever since they lost the titles, all of their titles, they lost their luster a little bit. Which I mean, that's gonna happen, especially when you take a little bit of time off too. So I'm definitely going FTR in this mainly because. Blackpool Combat Club, I think they could bounce back from this. Bryan Danielson just came back. You know, we trying to figure out the update on Willa Yuta. So, it's just right now it's just one of those moments as to where I think Blackpool Combat Club is gonna be in a little bit of a slippery slope, just an up and down wave for a split second until they can get back on track. But I think FTR needs a win like this, and then Justin slides in. Going FTR. Going FTR. So I think that's pretty solid there. Will Ospreay taking on Konosuke Takeshita. Devin, who you got winning this one?
I will be going with Will Ospreay in this. And I'm picking Will because I say Will like I know him personally. Will Ospreay. I'm gonna put the respect on his full name. You know, coming in, he's a fresh new sign for that doesn't seem fresh. I feel like they announced it months ago. But I feel like if you're gonna bring him in like in this singles match where he's fully with AEW now, he's not just visiting like he was before. Why not just start him off with a win at Revolution? Get him going, get him some momentum, and because what have they been doing with I thought he was gonna help me see, man. I'm trying to get.
I didn't know you just stopped. Who did know about?
I was talking about his opponent.
Oh, to Konosuke Takeshita?
Yeah. I mean, you know, he's been running around with Don Callis, but I mean, what has he really been doing? You know, with Will Ospreay, I feel like he has a chance to start off with some momentum and just build upon from that. Start off with this pay-per-view win and go from there. I'm just looking at for him where the win would help him more. Him coming in losing after coming in all happy and you know with a smile on his face. I don't know. So I would just, me personally, think Will Ospreay has more to gain than a win in this match. So that's where I'm going.
I agree with you.
Brother
Will. It's for a totally different situation, but Justin hits the nail on the head. So I think I just better off show the tweet text right here. Can't see Ospreay losing his first match as a full-time AEW guy. And the reason why I say that is because he just recently spit a promo. Gee willikers, I love America. Like, he's just so happy. Like, it was just, like, all happy about the match. And then, you know, Takeshita and them come out. They start trying to hoe him. But, you know, like, it was one of those things as to where Will Ospreay, I think you got to start him off hot, pause. So It's one of those things as to where I think Konosuke Takeshita can put off a really good match, can put on a really good match with Will Ospreay, but I don't. There's no reason for him to win this match. No reason at all. There's a reason for him beating Chris Jericho. No reason for him beating Will Ospreay. He says, "Can't see this being the start of Ospreay leaving the Callis family." Ooh, that's tough. But even then,
That way he ain't gotta hear that.
yeah, that theme music is trash. AEW has a good history of just they don't have terrible theme music. I think they also have terrible taste in theme music.
That one is utterly garbage, man. He could have just did a Tommaso Ciampa if that was gonna be the case, but that's neither here nor there.
TNT Championship, Christian Cage taking on Daniel Garcia. Devin, who you got?
I gotta go with Christian Cage. And this is no offense to Danny Garcia, Daniel Garcia. We had a Rock coming after me, man.
Yeah.
I'll be like, Dwayne, I promise you it was a mistake, brother.
Brethren.
Yeah, I'm going with Christian Cage because I feel like in terms of shenanigans, he has more cards in his pocket than Daniel Garcia. And just I mean, Christian gonna drop the TNT Championship obviously at one point. I just don't see it being a Revolution. You know, I don't know if they're gonna ever have a conclusion with him and Adam Copeland. That sounded so weird to say. I don't know. I just feel like there's still more in the tank for that. But I think this will be a good showing for Daniel Garcia in this match against Christian Cage. But I don't think he'll be walking away with the TNT Championship this time. Maybe another match down the road, if that's the case, but not right now.
I don't see Daniel Garcia winning this match. And it's mainly because Christian Cage, he's still on his Your Father is Dead tour, so he has a lot to get off his chest. He's been going off on everybody and their father. It's just kind of, it's not that it's getting old. You kind of know what you expect when Christian Cage comes out. So, I think I'm going with Christian Cage here. Ooh. Justice says going with Daniel Garcia winning the title with help from Adam Copeland. Genuinely don't think another Cage and Copeland match needs the TNT title involved. And no, I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. But that's where I figured they were going to go. Edge coming back, Edge winning the TNT championship from him, and then Edge being like, all right, I'm not old, and I'm going to really show you that I am a winning champion. I could be the champion that you guys, yada, yada, yada. Devin, your thoughts on Justin's comments?
That's definitely a viable way I can see them going with it. Where Daniel Garcia can take off with the TNT Championship, and that leaves Christian and Adam Copeland. I don't know who Edge is. No, just kidding. They can settle their beef, and they don't really need the belt for it. But then again, I can also see Adam Copeland coming down the line, taking the belt from Christian though as well. I mean, I see both paths, so I'm not gonna say that either one could never happen.
Going over to the Continental Crown Championship, Eddie Kingston taking on Bryan Danielson. I wish I can say this is a good storyline. I just wish I cared about it a little bit more. And I think that's just a personal thing. I think that's just really a personal thing because I think this is a good story. But Devin, who do you have here?
I'm gonna actually go with Eddie Kingston. You know, I mean, going up against Bryan Danielson, I could see me leaning towards Bryan Danielson, but at the same time, you know, Eddie Kingston had to beat Jon Moxley to get to this. Where to me, I feel if he can do that, you know, he could take a crack at Bryan Danielson. This man name get on my nerve. Bryan Danielson and come away with the win and retaining his crown or championships. That confuses me. The Continental crown. Yes, Eddie Kingston for the win for me. I
got Eddie Kingston mainly because he just got it. Like, you know, he just became the Continental Crown Championship. I don't think he's gonna lose it with the quickness like that, especially like you said after he beat Jon Moxley. So that's what I have right there. We have the AEW Women's. Oh, thank you so much. I love you. I was thirsty. But what's it called? I'm sorry. I know that sounds horrible.
I wanted to be Triple H. Give me a second. Time to play the game.
Well, I do that. Oh, bro, it was so trifling. After the match, Randy Orton went through like the whole barricade, like dabbed everybody up, gave every individual dude like handshake, like it was cool. But he had a towel, and he like lifted the towel up, and everybody's like, "Oh, Randy, throw it over here!" Like screaming. Randy grabs the towel, wipes his armpit. This man's glossing. Like he wipes his armpits with it. And everybody's still, oh my God. Oh, Randy, I want the towel even more. And so he throws the towel, and there's literally a man and female just trying to fight over this musty ass towel that Randy Orton just wiped his nasty ass body with. Like it was trifling. I think a dude won it. I think the dude actually got the towel.
Case in point, I think The Rock had a point.
What you mean?
Given the story you just told me, I'm starting to think, yeah, people probably do got some issues out there in Arizona. Not saying you.
People listen crackheads.
Not saying you. I think you're a very, very respectable individual. You know, you and your girlfriend. Man. I'm just gonna say not those people you just described to me.
That's sad because I really wanted you to come back out here. Now you're gonna get pretty much jumped because you hate the city of Phoenix or just Arizona as a whole because you think they're all crackheads.
They can take a crack at man. Look, shoot, I'm supposed man. It's gonna be the same thing as I was out there last time. Oh my God, I'm gonna wear that WrestleMania 6 shirt. Can't get it out. WrestleMania 6 shirt. That's how I turn instantly babyface, man.
Ooh, Justice says he sees this as a Claudio and Eddie moment where Eddie is going to try to earn Bryan's respect, just like he's been doing with Claudio. I'm predicting Danielson winning the title here. It's a risky one. I really want it. I really think this is up in the air. One match that I really don't think is up in the air, just because, I'm sorry, lady, you just got here. As much as I have appreciative respect for this lady, I don't think she's winning.
Very appreciative.
We have AEW World Championship match. Toni Storm, timeless. Toni Storm taking on Deonna Purrazzo, the virtuoso, right? Yeah. But yeah, I'm sorry. I don't think Deonna Purrazzo is winning this. Even though she has a lot of momentum on her side, I don't think her just walking in and winning the championship really sets a good tone. I think Toni Storm finds a way to win.
You know what? I have to go down the same street as you because, yeah, you know, looking at it, I think there's still a bit more in the tank of a timeless Toni Storm reign. Me personally, and Deonna Purrazzo just walked in the door. And yeah, granted, she's picked up some very good wins leading up to this, but I see another match down the road where in that match, I probably can see Toni Storm losing to her, but not in their first match here in Revolution. So I got timeless Toni Storm. I wish I could leave my background black and white.
AEW Championship 3-way match. Samoa Joe versus Heyman Page versus Swerve Strickland. Devin, who do you got?
I got Samoa Joe retaining here. You know, I mean, if I'm Samoa Joe, I'm gonna look at it like, look, I'm gonna let these two duke it out and try to stay away from them. And when they get tired, I'm gonna choke them out and give them a blanket and some milk, and take my own defense to the next pay-per-view.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I do have Samoa Joe, because of that blood feud. They hate these guys. They hate each other so much. I think they're gonna neglect the fact that they're fighting for a championship. I know that sounds stupid, but they're gonna do their hardest to try to stop each other from trying to win that championship. I think that's gonna stop them and get in the way. Their hatred is gonna get in the way of this match. And as stupid as that sounds, but that's how I see it going. I got Samoa Joe for the win. We got the retirement match. Sting and Darby Allin taking on the Young Bucks. Devins. Oh, man. I kept seeing the Young Bucks versus what? Wasn't it Kenny Omega and Hangman Page? Was like the greatest tag team match of all time. 6-star ratings. That was from a Drain. Wasn't that Drainmaker? That's what the... Is that what his Twitter account name? Drainmaker. I'm sorry. Drainmaker and Jobber Nation. I just be like, dang, man. Get that wee-wee out your mouth, bro. Like, it's not that deep.
There's another one. He a bit more aggressive. I'm assuming it's I'm sorry. Especially with the whole Miro incident. It's like AR AIR something. I gotta go look at it again. I'll come back with accurate information. But just the way
Nah,
that they reacted to Miro, just saying, you know, we'll get to that in a bit. But yeah, it's just people like just like they act like just if you say anything, you're wrong regardless. And you should either watch it more or you know, you could say I watch AEW Collision, Rampage, Dynamite, and that still ain't enough to know.
and that still ain't exactly. Justin also says going with Tony Storm retaining. Don't see Tony Khan putting the title on Deanna right off the bat. Storm is easily the best thing in the women's division, and the women's title makes things more interesting. He also says going with Joe retaining, with Hangman being the one getting pinned or submitted. That way Swerve can still challenge for the world title since he wasn't the one in the decision. I like that, but I do think that leads Swerve Strickland to get choked out in the future. Like I was like, I still think at the end of the day, both men are getting choked out. Yeah, Sting and Darby Allin taking on your favorite tag team, the Young Bucks. Who do you got here in this match?
I got my favorite tag team taking the L in Sting's retirement match because I don't think at all that the Young Bucks should be beating Sting in his last match. And look, I hate to say that it's gonna have to end up being a tournament or something for the tag team championships, but I mean, if that's the sword I gotta take, then I'm gonna take it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Sting and Darby Allin, and then they drop the titles, and then we see another tournament. Like that's pretty much how I kind of see this whole thing going. But I just don't know what's gonna happen with Darbin. I don't know what's gonna happen with Darby. Darbin. What up, Darbin?
Just
Darbin Allin, man.
You got to carry on. I guess
I think I'm gonna go Sting and Darby Allin. But even then, I still think that the Young Bucks might use this to their advantage and say, "Oh, well, we retired Sting, and if you have a problem with that, that's a $25,000 fine." You know, like something crazy like that. So I might be scared to say. You know what? I'm gonna change my answer since it ain't set in stone. I think I'm gonna go the Young Bucks here. I'm going Young Bucks here. As much as it pains me to say, I think I'm gonna go Young Bucks because I think it benefits them a whole lot, and they need it. To be honest, I think everybody knows that everybody's kind of souring on them a little bit, so. I think they're going to start trying to pick it up as heels, which I kind of think they do a better job at than baby faces. So, yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, then also LA Knight. I'm sorry I said yeah, but it was, LA Knight was there too. It was pretty cool. Well, he wasn't.
Yeah.
I didn't see him. But I was like, he was dope. Justice says going with Darby and Sting retaining. I can see Tony Khan having Sting retire undefeated, vacating the titles and having a tournament to crown the new champion. Look at that, the tournaments, man. The tournaments.
You know Tony love them tournaments, man.
Look at that. Shout out to Brian Pastor. He says live. What's good, Brian? Hey, bro. I just hooped with Stavo. That was low-key. It was low-key dope. I got to text him back. It was low-key dope. We had a fun that time. And I'm sorry that we have to do this, Brian Pastor. I know we just saw you. We appreciate having you here. But I do have to ask Devin this question because it's been an hour and a half. And I need to know, is there something he wants to say before we close this show out?
The spotlight is on me, ladies and gentlemen. It is your boy, Devin Lee Crimes Jr. And look, we are on the cusp of AEW Revolution, Sting's last match. And I'm looking forward to being up to 2:00 in the morning. After watching 11 to 12 matches, including the 15 on the pre-show. But that's neither here nor there, because I will do it because I love it. Not really. But yeah, I'm going to do it because if I can stay up at 5:00 in the morning for WWE, I can stay up to about 12 for AEW, maybe 11. But that's neither here nor there. I'm going to hand it back over to the number one hater in the nation. When they teach how to hate, he is the main professor at every campus you can find it. And that is Professor Isaiah Jackson Jr., whatever site he's going to pop up on.
I did it on purpose.
Because they already know who's that jumping out the sky. R-E-Y Mysterio. Yeah, we know.
Hey, when his theme music started, I thought it was dope, man.
I did kind of hate on that. I'm like, man, he get to see this, man.
Saw Rey Mysterio, saw The Rock, saw John Cena in September, Jade Cargill. Man, when Dakota Kai, we ain't talk about that. When Dakota Kai jumped off the apron, I was hurt. I was like, there's no way. I was stunned. Flabbergasted, Devin.
I mean, it is Dakota Kai at the end of the day.
What's that supposed to mean?
I mean, didn't she turn on
Oh yeah,
in
that's true.
NXT. I mean, she has a history of.
Tegan Knox. Yeah, she does have a history. So yeah, I shouldn't have been shocked.
That's where I was
But
like,
she
Bailey shouldn't be surprised. That's
and
when
then
we gonna
Bailey
call
got
in Sasha
jumped. I was
Banks,
like,
man.
because at first I thought Dakota Kai was gonna be like, psych, like something. But yeah, like that's just. Oh my god. Let's read. Hold on. He says Rey Mysterio. Damn, that's sick. I saw The Rock do some talk. I bet Steve was hard for that. Steve actually was. Steve was on the floor. To be well, not on the floor like passed out, but like he was on. He was on. I ain't mean that. I gotta say this like actually. He had floor seats. So he was there like up close on the Rock. Like not up close on the Rock, but he was up close to see the Rock. So yeah, I bet he was, feeling good.
He was feeling sensational.
What? He is feeling sensational. I don't know about how Brian explained, but yeah, like it's. But she says, Justin says, she turned on Raquel as well in NXT.
That's what I was trying to reference. Thank you, the boss. So you look at that. Never fails, man. You can always rely on the boss, man.
Brian said he wanted to smell the Rock. And yeah, look, the Rock was talking about all of our girls wanted to get his 20-inch python, and he was like, "Oh, I'm not talking about, I'm talking about my arms, the muscles." And I should have been like, "Oh yeah, I could shoot myself in the ass and have those muscles, anybody could do that."
Dang. Shots fired.
Do you think? Okay, let's be honest. Do you think allegedly that the Rock is on steroids?
I would say there's something in there. I don't, I'm not really there to say what.
So yes.
Look, man, you're not finna have me,
I'm just saying. Do you think?
And I got I got Nia Jax swinging on me. The Usos, Rikishi trying to run me over because he gonna do it for The Rock, obviously. So actually, I changed my mind. The Rock is all natural, man. That's just nothing but hard work and dedication for about 40 plus years. And so I'm not gonna sit up here and say that because he's not gonna call me a crackhead.
Do you believe what you're saying right now?
Yes.
See, look at that. No, you're not.
I say that like they standing behind me. I'm like, yes. They're like, say it. You got someone sitting here. Say it, or I'll sing the national anthem.
You just see a thumb just sliding into the screen. I really, I do believe. And you be
my thumb in your neck.
Look at this, and even Brian, at least Brian answers. Story. He says allegedly, yes. I think, yeah. I think that.
Here we go. Allegedly. No thank you. I'm gonna put it that way. Thank you for that. There you go.
That's what we're saying. Allegedly, I said allegedly.
I forget. That word can help you in some instances because I didn't want to lose my, bloodline. Place.
You start getting jumped. Give me that shirt. It's like you walk out your shit.
Yeah, like your shirt halfway man.
I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it. This man made me lose my seat at the table.
See, even Justice says, I don't think The Rock is a roid head. That man just a workout machine. I mean, literal machine. Swear he's a robot. But I just don't think. Just think about how he looked when he was wrestling. He's doing movies now.
And see where I could see, but see, I could guess like with the travel and just the schedule back then, he just didn't have the time to, perhaps bulk up, and maybe it's not. That's where it's like I can't see him really having on a good match potentially because is he really going to be really in ring shape with that? It's just it's a reason why people just kind of don't really hold on to that size as they're trying to wrestle because it's just you also got to keep moving around. It's also the cardio was also in. I ain't gonna say also again. Plays a part as well. More. Yeah, I was like
Brian
hearing it.
He doesn't want to lose his traveling box. I'm telling you.
Look, I just think it's he had more time to. I mean, look at people like Randy Orton. He was gone for a while, came back, bigger balls. But I think AJ Styles. Look,
Randy Orton was a certified. Allegedly, he was suspended 4 times. He should have been fired.
I think something right now. I'm like, look, I don't. No, I'm not inclined to say.
No, not now. I'm not saying now, but I'm saying if you're getting suspended 4 times for a substance, and they already said You could smoke. You know,
Hey.
there's a problem there.
Look, man, all I got is one person back in the Disney said, if you eat your vitamins and say your prayers, you know, you could look like me.
Eat your vitamins and say your prayers. Didn't a racist say that?
That's the neither here nor there.
I got nothing to say to this, man. I got nothing. I forgot you were Samoan. You can't relate.
I forgot you said the man could say the N-word to you if it meant Cody Rhodes beating Roman Reigns. So.
Well, look, I feel like Cody Rhodes will understand though. Brian Pastor says Devin, The Rock isn't going to suplex you unless you get in the game legally.
Man, look,
exactly.
Man, let The Rock try to suplex me, man. It might just happen because I can't even sit up here. Man. I can see him die. I be laying there for the people's elbow. I'm just like, man, I get myself in this position, man. You know, just I look like the Miz.
I already know why you like staying in that position. I already know why you like that spot. You just staring at the Rock.
Whoa,
you just staring from underneath the Rock.
Whoa,
that's how you look. That's how you phrased it. You just said, "I'll just look being in that spot, just looking like dang."
I'm gonna hit that reversal button real quick and hit him with one of them kicks, man, on some 2K stuff. I don't have that resiliency, buddy. No, I ain't that resiliency. Nobody. I'm kicking out. They're gonna be mad too. They're gonna be like, that's not part of the finish. I'm like, man, shut up. I'm going into business for myself, bro. Fight me backstage.
I'm going into business for myself.
CM Punk gonna be backstage. You're gonna back me up with Ace Steel. We're gonna bite somebody. So, you know, we're gonna have some muffins. Somebody. See, there you look. See, that's your muffins.
Yeah, Brian said, go get some flautas to go to sleep. Appreciate you guys. Devin biting the Rock.
Yeah, biting the Rock. Yeah, rock, paper, scissors.
I'm sorry, man. I unfortunately can't go to sleep. I gotta go back to work. I gotta go back to work. I gotta work the rest of the week. I actually gotta miss the Suns game. I gotta miss the Suns game because I got Chris got me on a project. Chris got me on a project, and quite frankly, I got my on the deadline, and it has to get done. So, yeah, I gotta be working all week.
When we get older.
No, I'm gonna be missing the Suns game. But hey, I'm gonna feel a whole lot better when Doug come through with my chocolate bar. Pause. Yeah, I already told you about the bet. But yeah, man, I'm gonna get that chocolate. Pause. I'm gonna get that chocolate bar, man. Well, he white, so I can't really say, oh yeah, Doug, let me get that chocolate. I can't really. It ain't gonna sound weird if I say that.
White chocolate.
Now if Doug comes up to me, hey Izzy, let me get that joke. Okay, then it's kind of weird. Then it's weird. But if it's reverse.
Okay, let me stop.
Now, why would I say that though? Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like, we will try to be on tomorrow. Like I said, I'm gonna be at work all day tomorrow, but I think I can come home. I'm 10 minutes away.
I'm gonna go live from the bathroom, home. Y'all. You gonna hear toilet flushing? He gonna be like, "Stop!"
Right? Yeah. Like, I'm gonna just be hiding at this point, man. I'm gonna just start at this point in time. Look at that, man. Even Brian. Look. Justin says, awesome, good show as always, guys. Appreciate you. Brian says, that sucks. Gonna get that Hershey's. And yeah, I'm going to, man. I promise you. But it's
more chocolate. The boss. Hold on. Yeah.
Yeah, adapt the boss up. Yeah. But thank you. Look, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We almost hit 2 hours, and we could do 2 hours, but we didn't plan it. So
3, man. Stop playing.
We can do it. You want to live stream tomorrow? You want to live stream the rest of the event? Well, the first hour?
You know, when it comes to AEW, I have a lot of issues and I'm sorry. I guess he could have. Yeah, I guess. I spend my life trying to go around the bush a lot. That I feel like once I finally just start going to the tree, I'll probably be better off.
Look at this. He says Book with 41, not 42. Look, Book needs to get 25. Look, I'm predicting him to at least reach the 32, 34. Like, I know I'm going to be sweating watching this game, pause. But at the end of the day, I think Dylan Brooks is going to find a way to. And I don't care. I hope Devin Booker gets ejected. I hope. And so I just want Doug to come in here. Izzy, that's not fair. Yeah, it ain't fair. I'm sorry to hear that. But I can't hear you because I'm smacking on a Hershey bar, pause. I'm smacking on a Hershey bar. So it is what it is. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Say goodbye, Rey Mysterio. We'll see you guys.